Hey whales, good morning. Happy Friday. It's June the 20th. Let's recap the markets and go over Tesla. For those that don't know me though, I'm a full-time trader. I do these updates every single day. And to give you an idea in terms of how I'm doing so far for my trades, you can see here year to date, guys. Super proud of myself. Up 77K USD. So yeah, great start to the first half of this year. And for this month, for the month of June, up 8K USD, 78% win rate as well. You can see as well from the calendar view, solid start once again, and hopefully I can keep up this momentum for the rest of the weeks ahead. And all the trades that you see here, guys, right? Everything from Tesla to Robinhood to Oscar. I posted over in Discord. So once you join Discord, guys, you get access to the Day Trade Ideas channel where you get the exact entry zones, target stop losses, everything here that you need to succeed in terms of the watch list daily, right? So I post these every pre-market. And then ultimately, in my trade forum, you can go in there and see exactly when I go in and go out of the trades that I take. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing you here. We're going to make a lot of money together. And, let's have a great time. All right, so with that said, let's jump into Tesla, guys. So overall, currently, I'm on the weekly time frame. So I like to zoom out first to really understand the roadmap that I'm going with, as well as my bias moving forward. So you can see for Tesla, wave 1 is in. ABC flat correction for a wave 2. Now, since we're calling this to be the low for wave 2, we're looking for Tesla to continue impulsing off of this low for a series of 1, 2s, 3, 4, and 5, right, to start this impulsive structure. Okay, now, because of this idea, I want to make sure that everything that I see moving forward fits my bullish bias. So if I go to the 4-hour time frame for Tesla, so zooming in here again, wave 2 low, looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that got put in for a wave 1 sequence. And then we have a WXY for a wave 2. Now this is the primary path. Surprise, the low could be in already and the wave 2 is already in. And instead of this being a WXY coming down, right, this starts to become an impulse, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 higher. Okay, so we just don't know yet, guys. It's still pretty early, but because of this overall structure, again, my invalidation is at the lows. I have a bullish bias, bullish sequence. So what does this mean? This means that as long as Tesla can stay above that $214 mark, right, as the low, I'm only looking for long positions moving forward. So I'm going to keep trying to push Tesla higher. I'm looking for long positions, whether it's the overall structure here. You can take a look. Tesla did reach that 618 level, right? Or if we're looking to buy the dips continuously on an uptrend, I'm only looking for long positions along the way. So what is sort of the main targets that I see in terms of this structure so far? So let's take some one-to-one extensions. So from the swing lows to the swing highs, down to the swing lows, you can see we're looking for 426 as sort of that next measured move, as well as 521. This would be a wave 3 target for Tesla to push forward. Okay, so these are the areas that I'm looking at. Hopefully, by the end of this year, we can get to 426, we can get to 521. There will be a little bit of rough patches along the way here, right? Super choppy, because of the fact that you can take a look at the S&P 500. Right, it is getting a little bit choppy. We're calling this to be a blue 3 already in, looking for a blue 4 down before another wave higher for a 5, and then a larger correction down for a wave 2. So this 4 to the 5 on the S&P 500 would coincide with this X to the Y for Tesla, okay? And then this larger correction in Tesla, this ABC for this wave 2, would basically correlate with this larger ABC correlation with the S&P 500, right? So we are getting a little bit, top heavy here. We're getting some bearish divergences starting to form. We could get one more high for this wave 5. We don't know yet, guys. You can see on the daily time frame as well on the RSI. Okay. Again, we're getting bearish divergence forming on the peak, and it could do something like this, right? Try to go for one more high, and then ultimately resets to the lower half. And this would look like sort of a descending triangle, which is a bearish sign before it resets and then higher. So this would sort of correlate with this 1 to the 2 break. So again, we can't time a top, guys, right? We don't know if a top's going to be in, and surprise, the S&P can continue extending higher. It doesn't have to correct. But this is sort of what I'm planning for. So in case that happens, I'm looking to buy in on wave 4s, and I'm looking to buy in on black 2. So stay patient, right? The S&P is telling a lot of great signs. The DAX, the FTSE in India, they're all looking like possible wave 4s are in. So, just be mindful of where you guys are here. WXY potential, and then a larger wave 2. But surprise, again, wave 2 could be in. So we'll get more data as we sort of push through these days. You can also take a look at the seasonality index, right, for the S&P 500. So you can take a look, right? June is typically bearish on the last 2 weeks here. And then July is where we get sort of a larger move up. So let's see if that sort of coincides with how the markets are going to shake up here. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your Friday and weekend coming up. See ya.